Hey guys, it's Natalie and it's time to do book haul number 2. If you missed book haul number 1, I will link it down in the description. It also has a cautionary tale, but I'm not going to get into it the second time. You may notice that the background and the way I'm kind of centered is a little bit different. I'm kind of playing around a little bit. There is a booktuber called Books with AlyssaJ who does a video called 5 Things I Wish I Knew When I Started BookTube. And she actually has 2 videos. And one of them that I first saw was super great, had really great advice on how to make videos better, how to make your channel better. And she said, you know, you're kind of low down in your videos. Maybe if you could kind of center yourself a little bit. And I kind of had been thinking that as well, that I was kind of down like this in the videos. So you're gonna see in a lot of my videos coming up that the background's gonna kind of change a little bit. I'm just trying to find a very aesthetically pleasing background and also figuring out where exactly should I be in the frame. I also wanted to mention another booktuber who's brand new. His name is Rob Goddard, and he's going to do a variety of different things, but when I watched his newbie tag, one of the things he's going to do is he's going to review children's books, specifically like preschool age books. So definitely check his channel out as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the book haul. I will say one thing, if you are a subscriber, please stay till the very end. I have something I want to talk to with my subscribers, but I don't want to waste time talking about it with people who don't want to hear it. So let's get to the book haul, but if you're a subscriber, I have a message at the end I just wanted to get out there. But enough talking, let's get to it. The first book, and I actually mentioned this in my last video, so you might have remembered, was Strange the Dreamer. Every time I see this book in other booktubers videos, I literally want to reach in and grab it. It sounds amazing. I love the name. I love the cover. I know that's not enough, but I'll tell you what I know because I only know a little bit. All right, it's about a guy who is a war orphan and he's also a junior librarian. And since he was little, he's been obsessed with this mythical city of Weep. Eventually, some legendary warriors come around and help him get to this land of Weep. I don't know what he's going to find in the land of Weep. On the book cover, it says the dream chooses the dreamer, not the other way around. I would love to know what that means. So can't wait to check this out. Don't know when I will check it out, but when I do a wrap up one day, hopefully you'll see this book. All right, the next book I got was called The Carrier by Sophie, and it says right here, it was the 2013 Crime Thriller of the Year for the UK National Book Awards. So that sounds that's pretty good. That must be pretty good. So all I know, and I don't want to say all I know 1,000 times, but all I know, the main character is named Gabby, and she finds out there's an innocent man who's about to go to prison. He was accused of murdering his wife, and for some reason, I think he's confessed, and there's all these different things. I don't know why he's confessed if he's innocent. I guess that's what we're going to have to find out, but I'm really excited. It's supposed to be a best-selling author, crime thriller. Can't wait. All right, the next book is called The Safest Lies, and what I know is the main character is named Kelsey, and her mother was kidnapped, and Kelsey is actually a result of her mother being kidnapped and sexually assaulted, so I'm assuming her father is a bad guy. I mean, I can't figure out what else he would be. Her mother is very traumatized and never leaves the house, and then her mother goes missing again, and this time Kelsey has to figure out what's going on. So, can't wait to check this one out. The next book I got is called Don't Turn Out the Lights by Bernard Minier, I'm not sure. I've never read this person before. It's also a #1 international bestseller. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it says Christine thought the anonymous suicide note she found in her mailbox on Christmas Eve wasn't meant for her, but the man calling into her radio show seems convinced otherwise. You did nothing. You let her die. That's intense. My goodness, I can't imagine living with the guilt that I didn't pay attention to a suicide note. But if you're on a radio show, I don't know. Sounds very interesting. I'll let you know during one of my wrap-ups. It might be 3 years from now with the way I'm going, but one day I'll let you know what this is about a little bit more. The next book I got is called The Star Never Rises by Rachel Vincent. They will destroy us. Oh no, they will try to destroy us, but we are made to fly. Oh, I wish I knew what that meant, but there's a butterfly on there. Maybe it's related to that. And let's see, I'm not going to read you this whole thing. 16-year-old Nina should be worrying about her immortal soul, but she's too busy trying to actually survive. I kind of relate to that a little bit. Her town's population has been decimated by soul-consuming demons and souls are in short supply. Not so much relating to that, thank goodness. But that's all I'm going to read. That sounds really good. Pretty cover. You know I'm a sucker for pretty covers. So, The Stars Never Rise by Rachel Vincent. Next book is called An Unkindness of Magicians, and I am really excited about this book. It's supposed to be about the unseen, powerful, and wealthy magicians that are in New York City, which New York City is my favorite U.S. city of all time, so anytime a book takes place in New York City, I'm super excited. And I'm not going to read the whole back or the front to you, because sometimes I think they give you too much information. I try just to read a little bit. But basically, it's about these powerful magicians, and what's super cool is I did read enough to know that one of them is a descendant of Merlin, because his last name is Merlin, so I can only assume he's a descendant of Merlin. So how cool is that? All right, the next book that I got is called Ghost Image by Ellen Crosby, and it's supposed to be about a photojournalist named Sophie Medina who finds her brother dead in the grotto of his monastery garden. And she's so sure he was murdered, but before he died, he warned Sophie he was being stalked, and possibly because he had stumbled upon a botanic treasure that could change the future of modern medicine, and he left with few clues to his secret. Sophie is determined to figure out who killed Kevin. Oh wow, that does sound really good. Ooh. That sounds really good. I'm excited about this one. The next one is called Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. I need to take a class in learning how to say all these authors' names, but you guys are stumbling over them too, so I don't feel so bad about it. And it says, 3 dark queens are born in a glen. Sweet little triplets will never be friends. 3 dark sisters, all fair to be seen. 2 to devour, and 1 to be queen. And I think some of you have read this because I think I've seen this before. But even if I haven't, that sounds pretty good. All right, the next book is called House of Echoes. And I am going to read you just a little bit. I'm not going to read you the whole thing. But basically, there's a couple named Ben and Carolyn Tierney who life isn't going so great, so they decide to relocate. That's a very popular trope, I guess you could say. You have characters in books where life isn't going great, so let's just pick up and move somewhere else. And then you know when they do that, it's never good. Ben inherits land in the village of Swanhaven up in upstate New York. Okay. And then he uncovers Swanhaven's chilling secrets. And as he ventures deeper into the surrounding forest, strange things begin to happen. Oh my gosh. And I have a feeling those strange things aren't good things, because look at the cover. This is not about good things happening, but hopefully exciting things. So, House of Echoes. The next book is Still Mine by Amy, I don't know. I'm going to assume maybe Stuart? Let's look at the side. Yes, Amy Stuart. Don't you just love these Target stickers? I love getting bargain books, but I wish they did something, because these things are a pain to get off. But anyway, let's see. Claire is on the run from her past, from her husband, from her own secrets, when she turns up alone in a remote mining town, asking about Shayna Fowles, the local girl who disappeared. Everyone wants to know who Claire really is and what she's hiding. What is Claire hiding? As it turns out, she's hiding a lot, including what ties her to Shayna in the first place. But everyone in this place is hiding something. Oh, that sounds so good. I love it when towns are filled with people who are all hiding secrets and we get to see what they are. They slowly reveal themselves. So this sounds amazing, right? The next book is Let Me Die in His Footsteps. And I'm going to have to be honest with you. I love the color purple. Hopefully you guys can see I even have my little purple butterfly on today. So that's the first thing that I saw about the book, was that it's purple. I don't even have a purple section because I just don't have a lot of purple books. But it just says, on a dark Kentucky night in 1952, exactly halfway between her 15th and 16th birthdays, Annie Halloran crosses into forbidden territory. Not finding what she had hoped for, she returns, and when the body is discovered come morning, Annie will have much to explain and a past to account for. Oh, poor Annie, where did you go and what did you do? But whatever you did, thank you for having a purple cover. Next book in this book haul is Memorandum, a thriller. I love it when a book is so much a thriller they feel they need to actually put it on the page, or better yet, they include it in the title. And then it has something underneath in another language. I'm not sure, Swedish maybe, I'm not sure, but they have the two titles. I know you're seeing a big long title, but I believe that's the English title. David is a handler at the intelligence unit of the Stockholm police force, identifying, recruiting, and wrangling anyone who can support the police in their battle against organized crime. Okay. But after David crashes violently into the wall of a tunnel during a high-speed chase, he wakes up in a hospital with no memory at all of the past 2 years of his life. Wow. And actually there was a lot more information in there, but like I said, sometimes I think these books, especially on the inside cover, it's like, you know, when you go to the movies and you see a really, really long preview, and I will turn to my husband all the time and be like, well, I don't feel like I need to see that movie because I think I just saw most of it. You know, they'll have like a 5-minute preview and you see like beginning to end. So I think books sometimes do that. I understand that they're trying to promote these books and get them sold, but you don't want to reveal too much, you know, you just need enough, you just need a hook, and then just stop typing, please. I've run across this a lot, and some of you guys have mentioned it too. All right, the next two books I'm going to hold up at the same time. I got Half Wild and Half Lost, and this is the second book and this is the third book in a trilogy. I read a book called Half Blood, like, gosh, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. From what I remember, there's a 16-year-old boy named Nathan who is caged and, you know, hunted because unfortunately he's the illegitimate son of the most powerful witch of all time. And when I say powerful, I mean in a mean, bad way, like a Voldemort kind of guy. Because it's a guy, it's a father that he's the son of. But I guess in this book they call men witches as well. It almost has like a Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader vibe going on. But in the first book, if I'm remembering correctly, he kind of comes into his powers. And I really enjoyed that book. So now we have the sequel, well, the second one. And then we have the third one. So I hope I enjoyed those as much because I would have found another great trilogy. Right, that was the complete book haul. If you are just here for the book haul, you can now cut this off and go find another great booktube video to watch. Heck, if you haven't seen the first book haul, why don't you click on that? It's in the description. But I wanted to send a message to my subscribers, and I've mentioned this in one other video. A lot of you guys, I understand, want to keep your subscriptions private. And if it's very important to you that you keep your subscriptions private, then by no means change it for me. Keep your subscriptions private. This is the problem I'm running into that I thought maybe some of you guys could help me with. Right now, I think I have like 125 subscribers, but obviously when I go to my subscriber page and I look at the list, I have about 60 people listed there. And the reason I'm having a problem is when I decide that I'm going to go watch people I have subscriptions to, I pull up the subscriptions page and then I open up another window and I pull up my list of subscribers. And my first priority is always to watch people who subscribe to me first, just because if you're supporting me, I want to support you back. The problem is I will sometimes be looking and I'll go, I don't know if that person subscribes to me or not. They might, because they seem to leave comments all the time. They seem to, you know, interact with me a lot. I'm pretty sure they're a subscriber, but I'm not sure. And then maybe 2 videos down will be somebody I know for a fact is a subscriber. So basically, I just want to know if you feel comfortable, if you are a subscriber and you keep it private, if you could just maybe leave me a little message or in the comments, just say, you can even just write, FYI, I'm a sub. Only if you have a YouTube account. If you don't have a YouTube account, it really doesn't matter. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you support me and my channel, I want to support you and your channel. And it doesn't matter if it's a booktube channel. There are a couple of subscribers that have makeup channels. I watch their videos to learn about makeup and they watch my videos to learn about books. It really doesn't matter. If you have a YouTube channel and you subscribe to me, I want to support your channel because you're supporting me. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, if you want to keep it private, if you have a personal reason why you just don't want anybody to know, I'm not trying to get into your business. But if you don't mind letting me know that you're a subscriber, it would be really, really helpful because like I said, I would like to support you back. that's all I have for right now. I'm going to be doing a Harry Potter tag that I saw, so that will be the next video coming out. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button if you liked what you saw, and I will see you guys next time. See ya later.